Hi, this is Barbara coming from the Below Ministry. I hope that everybody is having a wonderful and beautiful day. Last week was Valentine's Day. Unfortunately, I had did this recording Friday, but the devil is busy and he is a liar. My topic was love, and I was going through something last week, and it did pertain to love. Sometimes you could get overwhelmed by certain feelings. And one of my feelings had kicked in last week. And I did record this lesson about love last week. But something happened. And I allow my emotions to play with me. And unfortunately, something happened with my phone. And I think that because I allowed my emotions and something to dictate it, a lot of messages came in my phone and locked my phone up. But in the process of me trying to unlock my phone, I lost the message. But you know what? It was a good thing, because now I went to church today, and the pastor spoke on something that really hit home. But I want to speak on this today, and it's about love. And I'm changing my message just a little bit, and I'm glad that it happened last week. And I want to thank God for that, because sometimes God can do things for a reason. And I just love him so much for what he did with me, for me, and in me. Because I'm telling you, sometimes you got to go through something to get something. And I went through something to come out feeling so much better. And I thank him for this. But I'm going to be coming from Corinthians13, 4 through 7. And the word says, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easy to anger. It keeps no record of wrong. It does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. It always protects, it's always truth, always hope, always perseverance. And I also looked up the word love. And it says, love is an intense feeling of affection. Well, somebody I loved last week, I said something and I think they took it the wrong way. Sometimes you could say stuff and they take it the wrong way. But when they came back with their rebuttal, they came back really harsh at me. And I didn't take it right. And the main people that could come back to you with words are usually family. And a family member could hurt you quicker and deeper than anyone else. But if you are who you are in God, then it don't really matter. And I had to think about that. I really did. Because it's not the person. It's not people. And sometimes we forget that. We forget the people that we love say things and do things, and it's really not them. It's the spirit that they carries. And sometimes we just need to forgive and forget and just walk away. And the day the pastor, he came from, I think it was Isaiah 53. And he was talking about Jesus and how he was first rejected because it won't what people precede him. So we have to go through a rejection. And sometimes being rejected, we hurt Because sometimes most likely we are rejected by the people that we love the most. And that is including family members. But I just had to put that out there. But I'm going to talk about love. And my message Friday that got deleted was about relationships. It was based really on relationships, ladies. And I'm talking to you men too, but y'all know I'm more a lady talker. And my message basically Friday was talking about relationships and love because I was trying to carry on, about Valentine's Day. And I was talking about the different types of love. And I had used my girlfriend. She said I could use her testimony for love. And I was talking about her. She had three different types of relationships. And her first relationship was her relationship with her husband. And she lost him. And the love that she had with him because she was married with him. She was married for several years. But she tragically lost her husband. And so what happened with that was she was seeking love again. And what she did was she found love with a friend from her past. I met him. And he was a nice person. He was very nice. But because of his understanding of love and the way that he was used to loving women, he brought that into the relationship. Where her understanding of love was she was with a man and her background was biblical. And they was churchgoers. And so she got with this man from her past. And I know he genuinely, really, really, truly cared about her. But he wasn't used to that type of woman. So he didn't know how to love her. Even though he really did love and care for her, but it's what you call that unequally yoked kind of situation. So he took her through some things. And this woman has a beautiful heart. She's a very loving, giving. She was sacrificed for this man, but he wasn't sacrificing for her. Behind her back, he was cheating. He was being deceitful. And he took from her. And in the end, he ended up hurting this woman so much, that she wasn't willing to give again. But as we usually do, women, in that hurt, we go places and do things that we're not supposed to. Well, she ended up going somewhere one night. And this man came up to her and he asked her, would she dance with him? I'm going to tell you about God. God is, he is wonderful. So she danced with this man. And like I said, she's in the wrong place now. She's in the wrong place. But she danced with this man. And she ended up the whole night just talking and dancing with this man. But to make a long story short, her and that man right now is still together. This man swept her off her feet. I mean, I never seen her so happy. She got this glow on her. You would think that she is a walking sunshine. But the thing is, he didn't need to be where he was at neither. Because come to find out, he was a man of God. And you know what? Sometimes God will put you and that person in the wrong places for the right reasons. Both of them are happily in love. And you know what? He agreed to put a ring on it. So sometimes you can be in the wrong places for the right reasons. And God will help you find the love of your life. He will help you find that rib for that rib cage. But sometimes women, we are so quick to jump. We are so quick to be desperate, to be loved, and that need and that desire to have that mate we think is our mate. Love is such a deep, intimate emotion. But I'm glad there's somebody in our lives that love us so unconditionally, that he loves us, that he cares for us each and every day, that he rises the sun, set the moon, blow the winds, provide the water, the food, the air. Whether we good or bad, happy or sad, he don't judge us. Whether we're ugly or beauty, he don't look at our outsides like all of us do. We look at people outside and say, "Ugh, I don't want to be their friend because they're ugly." God don't look at that. We do. God just know that we are his children. And he accepts us. He accepts us for what we are, who we are. He don't care if we white, black, purple, green. He know that he created us. It's so many of his billions of us. And how can he love billions of us and we can't even love the people in our family? We can't pick or choose our family. True. Sometimes my kids get on my nerves. I get on my kids' nerves. I know I do. I get on my sister's nerves. My sister get on my nerves. I don't have no parents. I don't have no grandparents, aunts, uncles, none of them. And I wish I did. Because sometimes I do need the guidance and wisdom of my family. That's why I see people and I say, well, why you treat your mother and your father? Love them. You don't know when they're going to be gone. Love is such a beautiful feeling. Love is kind. Love is beautiful. Love should be cherished. Love should be honored. Love. Just saying that word just put a smile on my face. Can you imagine what it do for God when he say, love thy neighbor? When you see your neighbor in trouble, when you see your neighbor holding a whole bunch of groceries trying to get in the door, do you go to them and say, can I help you? It's just a small gesture. Can you show somebody some love today? Can you hug them? Kiss them? Anything? This is Barbara coming from the Blow Ministry. I just want everybody to love on each other. Because I love you. I don't even have to know you to know. As a woman of God, a Christian woman, I love everybody in this world. I decided there's not going to be no hate in my heart for nobody. Nobody. I don't care how ugly, how mean you are. Whatever you've done, I'm still going to love you. I also want to have condolences for the families of those children that was lost last week. And I also want everybody to pray for the young man because he has demons in his mind. He had a great loss. He lost his biological mom. He lost his biological father. He lost his adopted mom. And there was nobody there to love him, to hold him and cherish him, to find out what was going on in his mind. He had demons in his mind. We need to also pray for him and also pray for those families for their loss. Because nothing can replace that feeling of losing a child. Hope that everybody is having a wonderful and blessed day. Goodbye. And remember, love is such a beautiful thing. Goodbye.